Sometimes in life, you need a wake-up call. And that's exactly what happened when I realised I'm running out of money. So for the last 10 days, I've been trying to make £1,000 to keep myself afloat. Good morning, it's the final day of my 10-day challenge. We are currently on £334 5 which sounds bad. It does, doesn't it? But I actually think today there is a possibility that we can turn this around. A few different things we could do. There's some sponsorship deals which I'm still working on. We might end up on the stock market today as well. We might even go down that route if we really want to, because we've not done that so far in the series. Basically, I'm trying to pull out all the stops to make this happen. It's obviously quite difficult. We are a third of the way there on the last day. Still got 2/3 to do. Either way, I am eternally optimistic as ever. Whether that's misplaced or not, I don't care. We are going to make this £1,000, hopefully. But first, let's get some lunch. Yeah, that's right, I'm skipping straight to lunch. You've missed breakfast. Well, here's a little bit of breakfast. What's for lunch today, I hear you ask? What do you think? It's beans, again. Nutritionally complete. Probably, I mean I just made that up, I don't know. Probably not. This is the perfect slice of toast. The end piece, toasted with some butter on it. Oh, perfect. Look how thick it is as well. We have got one hell of an afternoon and evening ahead of us. It's going to be mental. I have to find a way of making £665 95 pence. And beans is what is going to fuel me. Okay, it's now snowing. Just as I was considering going out and doing some deliveries. It's like this challenge is actively going against us. Do you know what I mean? Not that, let's be fair, not that delivering was actually going to change this for us. I've got to get the sponsorship deals done. That's the only way we can turn this round now. An extra 20, 30 quid from delivering is not going to really do anything in the grand scheme of things. Okay, finally some good news. I've been in contact with Pouch and it seems as though they are going to help sponsor this series, but it's not your typical integration that I'm going to be doing. Instead, the way that it's going to be done is for every download, I will then be paid a set fee for each of those downloads. And actually, the set fee is more than I expected per download. Let's just say it's more than a price of a meal deal per one download. And it's for free, it saves you money, and it will also make me money for this series. There is actually a good chance that we could get quite close here. I know it feels like we're a million miles away right now, but there is hope. As far as other sponsorship goes, I've been in contact with a couple of other people, but I've not heard anything back yet. I've sort of got radio silence on that. At the moment, that's not happening, but once again, you'll probably have seen the other promotions in this series if it has happened. As for stocks, I've decided against that one. To be honest with you, I'd have to put like £1,000 into a stock that's quite volatile. It would just be gambling. It wouldn't look great. I'd probably lose money. Not gonna do it. For the next couple of hours, I continued emailing different companies trying to find a sponsor, but it wasn't exactly going that well. So with hours to go, I'd still not heard back on any of the other sponsors, and with £665 still to make, I was running out of ideas, and more importantly, I was running out of time. All I could do was order an excessive amount of food and watch as time slowly ran out. I'd done all I could, and only time would tell if it was enough. I'm looking forward to this. What's going on in here? Why is it like brown? Ah, it's the profiteroles. What? There's no chocolate on them. It's water. This is why I bought 3 desserts, okay? Seems excessive, I know, but I was worried that the tiramisu would be disappointing, so I bought the profiteroles, and I was worried the profiteroles would be disappointing, so I bought the chocolate cake. Turns out the profiteroles are disappointing, so I was right. The tiramisu is acceptable. There we go. It's a small slice. And the chocolate cake is, again, acceptable. But let's focus on the main course to begin with. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, a stool. That's nice. Now, is it going to be warm? Because it has been 50 minutes since I made the order. It's cold. I'm not even joking, it's actually cold. But look, I like cold pizza, luckily. So happy to have finally finished. This has been a huge struggle, to be honest, mentally and physically, to keep doing it every single day for 10 days. It's been a pain in the ass, let me tell you. Yes, for me to eat with a knife and fork. Oh, that was lovely. Oh, full to the brim. Well, I say that, but we got room for 3 desserts. This was a stupid idea, getting 3 desserts. I'm really starting to think that was dumb. It only cost 3 quid, so I'm not expecting it to be amazing. Do you know what, that's acceptable. Now for the chocolate cake. Oh, what's that in it? Now. Again, for 3 quid, it's acceptable. It does feel a little bit like that chocolate cake in Matilda. That makes me the fat kid. They are disappointing. Fortunately, I've got the tiramisu and chocolate cake.
That really is a sad state of affairs.
Okay, Okay, it's day 22 and it's the moment you've all been waiting for. This video is about to go live tonight, so let's go through the final amounts. Did I manage to make £1,000 in 10 days? Let's go through it all starting from zero. So from Uber Eats, I made £181.64, plus on top of that tips, which were £15.89, and on top of that £35 from the social media consulting, £100 for filming with Ellis, and of course don't forget the £5 from the bubble wrap, and that takes us to £337.53, slightly higher than the figure that we had earlier on in the episode because I got a big tip after I finished filming. And then to add on top of that the sponsorship deals. Now as you have seen, I've had 3 sponsors in this series as well as the pouch sponsorship deal as well. I didn't manage to get the full 10 in the end. I was originally aiming for 10 sponsors, £50 each, £500, but we just ran out of time. So in the end I ended up with 3 sponsorship deals that I got through Christian, and that amounted to £120. And then we had the pouch deal, which was a separate thing that I'd done with them. They paid me per download. They were going to pay me £4.50 per install that I got of pouch. Now for a channel of my size, they said to me they expected between 5 and 15 installs. Let's call it 10. Now the number of downloads we ended up with was 36, so a lot higher than I expected, a lot higher than they expected. Now 36 multiplied by £4.50 equals £162. That in total brings us to £619.53. So yes, we didn't manage to hit £1,000 in 10 days. As much as I tried, we just didn't get there. But I decided to continue going even after the 10 days because I finished filming 2 days before you saw episode 1. So it's been quite a while. This is day 22 for me now, and I decided to continue going and see how much money I could make in the following days. I did manage to sell £25.85 worth of paintings. I managed to sell the kitchen chairs for £5, and I also got £5 worth of donations from people from this series as well. Add into the fact that I also got some money through for the image rights to the billboard video that I did back in October. It's taken me a long time to get the money through from that, and so I managed to get 2 sets of image right payments through. The first one was £182.22, and the second one was £132.56, which brings us to a total over the last month of £970.16. Now you can say, okay, add an extra 50 quid on top if you want to sell the bike and that kind of thing. You can try and inflate the price as much as you want. The reality is that yes, within the month I got to £1,000, but we didn't within the 10 days. That was the challenge, that was the goal, to try and in 10 days hit £1,000, and we didn't do it. Sometimes that happens, but in reality, £1,000 was always just an arbitrary round number for us to aim towards. And actually, the main aim of this series was to try and prolong the amount of time that I can continue to make these videos for. And that's exactly what's happened. In the last 2 weeks of doing this, I've managed to prolong the amount of time I can continue to do this by an additional 2 months. So it's been massively impactful for me. It's given me more time, it's bought me more time to be able to continue making these videos, and I really do appreciate all your support on this series. It has meant a lot to me seeing you turn up every single day. It's been very special. And so to finish this video, I've got a selection of some of the highs and lows from the last 10 days that we've had from this series. I hope you enjoy.
It told me it was around the corner.
Dressed in a suit.
It's my first day.
Is it?
Yeah, you've got to dress smart for your first day, haven't you? For the first time I've got drinks on me, we do have to be extra careful now. Oh, I'm delivering Starbucks and I'm being pelted in the face with rain. Oh, thanks for it. Sorry.
Very confident.
Oh, that's a great picture.
I hope I can see you again. I hope you have a nice start.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You too.
Good.
Thank you for the pictures.
Take care.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm now indestructible.
Ooh. Jesus, that's a quite kick so far.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, I hate that hill. Look at this hill, that's ridiculous. Oh dear. I'm knackered.
You got your suits on again?
Not today, not
That's
today,
alright,
no,
mate.
back in the normal clothes
Back
today.
in the normal.
Day 2. Have a good one. I'm going to go up that hill. Oh Jesus. Might have a problem. I think the chain's come off. Oh God, we've got to go up here. You're having me on. I'm cycling over a motorway! Ah! This should not be legal. I'm delivering a curry across the motorway bridge. Eve's
Don't do deliveries, mate.
Go do deliveries.
Only kidding. What's the number?
You get deja vu when she's with you.
My arse is hurting less today, you'd be glad to know. I think Sandra had maybe just bedded her in a little bit, do you know what I mean?
And then I fell asleep for 2 hours. That was probably not helped as well.
I could make that initial investment into your channel. It would help you in the short term. I would get some really valuable information, potential for me to earn my money back in the longer run.
I need a good night's sleep, I think.